you too.
All right. So first of all, back up, Tom, and walk me through this past week, kind of the horror of the storm and...
Monday at 11:30, the siren goes off. I turn on the TV. Nancy goes to the basement. They say there's very strong winds coming to Cedar Rapids. So I stayed up there long enough to see what was happening, and then we both were in the basement. And originally they said this will be over around 12:45, and it just kept blowing and blowing and blowing. I'll bet for 20 minutes. And we've never heard any sound like this before. It was very, very loud. And we heard a big boom.
Big thump. And
Must have been that tree falling on the house.
Tom said, it's probably a big branch.
Very, very big branch. So it's still raining a little bit. And I said, well, I'm going to go up and see what's going on up there. And I went up and I was just horrified.
The branch of that tree has bumped out the bedroom window.
Oh yeah, we have a little damage in the bedroom with the window and the wall pushing.
But it's nothing
There's
like...
some roofing damage up there. A fella came over and fixed the flat roofing behind the dormer there, a temporary fix for no charge. And he said, as soon as we get that tree off the house, he will come over and tarp it up for us properly. And
I can't imagine how vulnerable that must make you feel when it's your own home being penetrated.
I remember when Tom called, after the storm, he went upstairs to call our insurance agency, and she took down the information, and he said, I'm just really not knowing what to do first. And then the phone went out, and is still out.
Oh,
well, no, the phones are back, but the electricity went out.
Well, anyway, we get electricity back, and we're going to feel like we're almost back to normal, even with this giant tree on it.
We are so grateful we've always had water. And we thought of real hurricane people where you don't even have, water to shower and drink.
But this is so amazing because as they get caught up and they say, you got anything else you want to do? I said, well, I know my neighbor here could use some help.
They help.
They're just kind of working around us here and clearing everything up. It's very nice. The only thing we're really lacking right now is someone from the city to come out and pick up all this stuff. But of course, we don't need any help from the National Guard because the city's taking great care of it.
We're grateful for everybody.
Yeah. So what do you tell people outside of Iowa that may see this about how widespread this damage is? I mean, we're talking every house.
One, our kids, we sent them pictures and things, and they said,
it just doesn't look like it.
Pictures don't do it justice, because every tree in this neighborhood lost something.
Every yard lost a tree.
Every
every
has
tree,
been damaged
yeah.
somehow, and most of our trees are scrap wood now. So we have about 8 trees now that we just have a trunk left.
This one right here, here's your personal interest story.
Yeah.
This one right here was planted by a squirrel since we've been here, and a little stick came up with 2 leaves on it, and we put a wire around it, and the boys mowed around it, and now it's 42, 43 years old, and it's split. So we're going to say goodbye to it. But I do have a branch with 2 acorns on it in the house. Everybody's going to be planting trees.
We got to give it to a
We got to plant them so the people of the future who live in this neighborhood
right.
will plant them.
What do you say about the people of God and God in general coming to you and all these people, Tom and Nancy?
God is in every single sphere,
There's people here that we don't even know.
a lot of people we don't know. And a lot of people we do, yay, First Lutheran.
But a lot of people not associated with First Lutheran, they just jump in and help.
Friends of First Lutheran people,
And friends of friends. And,
What does that mean to you, Tom?
it shows you what a great community we have. People reach out.
Yeah. Any final words?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
God
all the help.
bless you all.